Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back. So, guys, as part of this session, we are going to talk about how exactly we can record a test in this Playwright. See, guys, not only creating a program, we do have an option in order to record a simple test using a Playwright. So, let us see this particular feature, how to record a script. And, guys, one most important thing that we need to know is in the real world when working on our projects, this is the least preferred option as this is the feature that we have. We are just explaining and we are just practicing this feature. We can perform the recording operation in a VS Code using a two different ways. The first one is using a VS Code extension, and the second one is a code generation. Okay, that's fine. So let us go back to our VS Code, and in this particular VS Code, guys, if you have look into this particular extension that we have added, here is the extension, right? This is what the extension that we have added. Go to that particular extension, and by default, the test explorer is the option that will be populating. Expand this playwright. Okay, this is the playwright. Just expand this particular playwright. And inside this particular playwright, there is one option which is a record new. Okay, there is one particular option which is a record new. Even if you look at this particular PPT, inside the playwright extension, basically inside the playwright option, you have a record new button. Just click on that particular button. As and when you click on that particular button, if you look at it, basically, guys, in your code, it created a sample file for us, which is a test1 spec file, and it has an import, and it generated a basic test for us whatever the code that we have. And additionally, if you look at it here, basically it's stating that recording, which means I'm in a recording mode. Whatever the actions you are performing on that particular browser, I will listen those things. So here what I'm gonna do right now is I'm opening a sourcedemo.com. Okay, and if you look at it here, guys, basically there is an option. These are the different sets of an options that we have. Among all those options, we will be using this stop button for now. Okay, that's fine. Copy the user. Okay, uh, so here click on a standard user, and the password here is secret sauce, and I clicked on this login button. So the actions that I have performed here is initially I clicked on this accepted username for twice, and then I clicked on that particular username field, and then I updated my password. Later I corrected my username and I clicked on a login button. So of course this is an invalid credentials. Let's go back. So for if you look at your code, basically for all the actions whatever you have performed, a complete set of a code was generated here. Complete set of a code got generated. Now what are we gonna do right now is let us stop the recording. Okay, let us click on a stop recording. Let's go back here. This is the script that it got generated. Okay, this is the script that it got generated. Ideally, guys, one thing that you need to notice here is whenever we try to perform this particular login operation, those are the three actions that you will be performing, right? So here, what I am doing is let me clear this code. Okay, I don't want these actions. So I'm clicking on a username field, I'm entering a value. I'm clicking on a password field, I will be entering a value. So here, let me change this things. Okay, I clicked on the username and I have entered the username value, and then I clicked on the password. Okay, I clicked on the password and I have entered the password. See, guys, as of now, I did some couple of actions. That's the reason it captured everything. But whatever the precise actions that you have done, it will capture those things itself. Okay, so here, if you observe the program right now, it does has a clicking on a username, entering a username, clicking on a password, and of course it needs to enter the password that I have deleted, and I just fill it up perfectly. All right, so this is the thing, and it clicked on a login button too. Save this program and let me run this particular file. Okay, let me run this file. So if you look at it, it performed the login operation. Okay, it performed the login operation perfectly. All right, that's really good. So as I have created some confusion in generating this particular test script, let me recreate a new script. So record a new, I was just creating a new one as we already have a spec file one, test two got created and it is in a recording mode. And right now I'm opening a makemytrip.com this time. Okay, in the makemytrip.com, as and when I have opened, this is the pop-up that it's prompting, in which I'm selecting my mobile number and I'm entering my mobile number. This time I'm clicking on this close button. Okay, I just clicked on a close button. So let's come back. So I performed four operations. The first one is opening the Make My Trip. Next one is clicking on that particular text field and then entering the number. And the third one is clicking on that particular close icon. That's it. Now let us stop the recording. Let's go back here. This is the script that it got generated. Close the browser instance. Let's come back to the program, save the program, and let us run it and check it out whether it is performing this operation or not. See, it performed that operation. So this is the way how exactly we can record a basic program. Okay, this is the way how exactly we can record a basic program using this VS Code extension. Perfectly all right. Good. So the next feature that you have in order to record a program, okay, record a Playwright script that we have here is using a Codegen. Okay, using a Codegen feature, you can generate it. In order to use this Codegen, the only thing that you need to do is in your terminal, npx playwright Codegen, or if you are using a hyphen help, it will be giving you the clear cut details about this one. Okay, let's come back to the terminal, npx, okay, npx playwright, okay, Codegen hyphen help. I was just using this particular help. And if you see, basically, these are the various options that it is prompting. So, if you want to generate it as an output file, you just need to use this one. And if you want to run it on a specific browser, you want to use this particular one. Okay. And then there is another option, viewport size. So this is the one basically which is used to, generate, launch a browser in a specific dimensions, the specific size. Okay, and there is a device option. See here, this is a key interesting thing basically. There's a device option, hyphen device name emulates the device. If you remember when we were studying about a Playwright features, it emulates on a virtual devices. That's right. So that we will be looking at as part of the today's session. And even if you look at the color screen, basically it will be launching the application whether it is in a light mode or a dark mode. If your application supports that, then it will be providing this particular option. These are the various options that you can use it on this particular code gen. So I don't want to use a help. I just want to use this particular code gen. As and when I use this particular code gen, it launched two things for me. One is a browser. Okay, one is a browser, and the second one is a Playwright inspector. And by default, this is in a recording mode. Okay, by default, this is in a recording mode. Okay, by default, this is in a recording mode. Now, here a default program got generated. Now, let me try to open. Okay, let me try to open a sourcedemo.com. Okay, let me try to open a sourcedemo.com. And if you look at it, the script got generated. Simply, you can copy this program and simply you can copy this program and you can paste this program in a new spec file that you have created. Stop the recording. You can pause the program and you can, you can copy this content and you can paste this content wherever you are using. Okay, perfectly all right. So this is the simple way how exactly you can perform this recording operation. Okay, this is the simple way how exactly we can perform this recording operation. Yeah. So let us see how exactly we can emulate on a device. So what I'm doing right now is Codegen hyphen device. So here I need to use hyphen device. If you remember this, we have seen this particular command in the help a few minutes before. And I'm using iPhone 13. Okay, hit this enter button. As and when I hit this particular enter button, see here, it simulated this iPhone 13 and that too, it's in a recording mode. So here I'm opening this bing.com. Okay, I'm opening this bing.com in this iPhone 13. See, the script is being generated. So we can directly copy this code and we can directly paste it. That's fine. We will be looking at this particular record on these devices and how exactly we will be playing around these things. We will see moving further. But this is the way how exactly we can perform a record operation. So I'm not capturing that script here. Okay, I don't want to capture that particular script. I just want to simply see how the recording feature is gonna work out. Perfectly all right. So what I'm additionally doing right now is here I have a browser launch spec file is there in which await page.pause. I'm just using this particular pass right now. And here, let me try to run this particular script. Okay. So I think we already have a command that's execute this, but any particular file. Yeah. So here, the file that I'm gonna specify here is, let me change my file name to browser launch.spec. Okay, let me try to run it. See here, guys, whenever there is a parse command that encountered, we were getting this particular inspector and there is a record option here. And whatever the actions that you are performing, okay, Surendra, test 1, 2, 3, 4 and login. So if you look at it, basically, the script is being generated here in this particular inspector. So the thing out over here is you can enable the recording either of these particular two ways, okay, which is using a VS Code extension, okay, using a VS Code extension or using a Codegen, or the third option is within your program, wherever you are gonna use a pass, automatically it's prompting that inspector and using that particular inspector with this record button here is the record button. So this is the highlighted record button. So with this record button, clicking on that, even you can perform this particular recording operation. So this is the thing, guys. These are the multiple ways where exactly we can record our program in a Playwright. Okay, perfectly all right. See you again in the next lecture. Thank you. Bye bye.